What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your spiritual talk. When it comes to the month of June, maybe possibly even a little bit after June, we're talking about the energies, how they see you, and how you feel inside. And we're discussing predictions and stuff like that. So let's just get started, Sagittarius. Like let's get it. So I feel for you the month of June has been pretty good financially for you. I think things are becoming, better. There's things being facilitated for you, Sagittarius. You're seeing that there's results on the work you've put in and in the past, and now you're seeing that things are coming into fruition for you. I also have you here, Sagittarius. Give me a second. Let me just do something real quick. I gotta do this ASAP before I start. I have that you want to love. There's somebody that you're interested on, that you see them as maybe a husband, husband potential. I don't know who this person is, but you're definitely interested in one person here, or there is a possible candidate for you to marry, fall in love, have children with, or kids with, children's children with, and fall in love, because you really want to be in love, Sagittarius. Like, you suppress a lot of your feelings to people. You keep a lot of the pain low and quiet when it comes to you. You don't like to give your lovers your actual heart, right? Like, you feel like they have to earn it, or you feel like they got to do a little bit extra. They got to show you before you become open. I feel like in the month of June, or pretty soon, you're going to meet somebody that is going to be interested in you, Sagittarius. But I feel like when it comes to you, the heart wants to love, but you're having second thoughts about it, okay? It could also be that you're thinking about a person that is very important to you. Could be like family. It could be like someone that you were in a relationship at one point. Like, there's memories. Like maybe you're touching your heart. By that I mean, like, you're having past lovers memories come back to you. For some reason, you're just thinking about the past a lot, Sagittarius, and that's making you feel a little passive. By that I mean, I feel like when you get feelings, when you get thoughts of the past, you're like, whatever, I'm gonna suppress the feeling, and I'm not gonna fall on that anymore, on that trap. I'm not gonna get sad. Time will heal, and I feel like how you really feel inside, Sagittarius, is that you're giving it time. You're not putting any more effort when it comes to like situations, people, contracts, jobs. It doesn't matter what it is. You're not putting any more time on people and things that don't give you that same energy back. You have found a way, and I feel like how you feel inside about everything, Sagittarius, is like, give it time. Time will tell me if this person is the one, if this person is gonna come back, or time will give me the solution to come back to the situation and address the problem and fix the problem, Sagittarius. I feel like when it comes to love for you, Saggy, you feel very unlucky. Like, you feel like you meet a lot of people, but they don't compare to someone. And that that I did it that kind of I did it on purpose because I feel like it's that you compare your partners or your, let's just say, your match on your day naps or your dates or whatever, blind dates. I don't know if people do that anymore, but you compare them to someone from the past. You have put somebody on a pedestal, and simply said, whether you want to hear this or not, Sagittarius, I think you compare your possible partners to somebody from the past. If they're going to be like them, whether good or bad, are they going to be able to offer you better or less, or, and I feel that, I feel like you don't give that much attention to it, Sagittarius. Like, you let it be. You let time be. And that's one of the things, is like, time will heal. How you feel is like inside is like, time will heal. Time will tell me. Karma will tell me. Karma will show I've done good. I deserve to have good. But the thing is, the karma has two faces, right? There's good karma, there's bad karma. When the coin flips and you get the bad karma, it's not that it's unfair for you. It's the bad karma you created. It comes back to you. So it's not someone else's karma. It's your karma that you have produced or made with whatever situation you had. And some people go as far as like past life karma and stuff like that. I don't want to say that that's true nor that's not real, but I would say just focus on the karma you can control, which is the one right here. It's who you are and how you approach a situation, how you are with others, and the energy you produce and give to others, right? That's the karma. I feel like the way you feel inside, Sagittarius, in the month of June right now is like very passive, very like I don't have to entertain all these fools. The right one is gonna show up. The right one, it's gonna be shown to me, and it's gonna give me, there's gonna be a sign or something like that. Like, there's gotta be, I feel like you're waiting for somebody to come back, but at the same time, it's like you want someone in your life that will take all this pain that multiple lovers have created, and you feel like your karma, Sagittarius, is for somebody to come in and save you and take all this, because you feel like you're very unlucky in love. Like, you feel like love is very difficult for you, so you're manifesting, or you're inviting in this new person who is gonna take all that away from you because you deserve it. I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying that you're saying that you deserve this person because you have been through a lot, Sagittarius. You have been through a lot, and you deserve a person that is good, that understands you, and with this list that you have, and you're waiting for that person. And that's why I feel like you compare your new lovers to someone but was very, 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 very special in your life. And that's a problem. I think everybody has that. Everybody has, at a certain age, if you're like over 25, I think, or maybe even over 20 years old, at a certain, there's always that one person that got away. And we try to do better than that. So if this is the best person you've had, you try to do better, because better is winning, right? But it's difficult to beat someone that is still on a pedestal in your heart. It's very difficult to beat that. And if you're comparing people like that, and if you're comparing, and please don't tell me that you're not, or that full of poop. And I'm saying because think about it. Think about why is it so difficult for you to find somebody. Is because you have this criteria, and that's okay. I'm not saying that it's bad, but we're addressing why we're so passive with our options and with the people that come towards us. Is like, we're passive. We're not willing. Sagittarius, we don't fight for love anymore. What's happening? Like, we are inside, we feel like time will tell. I don't require anything right now. I don't need anything. I'm not fighting for love. I'm not fighting for anything. If someone wants to come up to me, they're gonna come up to me, grab me by the hips or by the hands, and put me on the pedestal, just like I need to be. And if you don't put me on that pedestal, and I don't want you in my life. That's what you're saying. Like, I'm better off by myself. I'm better off on my own, is what Sagittarius is saying, because you're in your power. You're on your very own power, Sagittarius, in the month of June, towards the end, maybe a little bit into July, or is it July? There's no. And man, it's the energy feels like you're hurt, like you've been scarred. Like, when it comes time for you to start feeling love, to start feeling emotions, it's very difficult for you. It's very hard for you, Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm shaking my head like that. Maybe I'm just trying to be more, I don't know, expressive. But when it comes to love, when it comes to your emotions, Sagittarius, it feels like you've been really unlucky in love. And it feels like as soon as you dip your toes in the pool of love and emotions, you're like, no, I can't. I don't know how to swim. I don't know what am I supposed to do with all that? What's going on? And you get scared. And you're like, well, I'm not much of a swimmer. So I'll let it be. Maybe I'll find a runner. Maybe I'll find someone that flies, or maybe I'll find someone that likes to walk instead of swim. And you let the person go. You let people pass by in your life because you're not willing to engage. You're not willing to take upon the difficulties, or maybe like you're not willing to address the pain you have. Because I feel like that's one blockage. That's one of the, like a speed bump. That's the first speed bump, is you addressing your pain and inviting someone in. But that speed bump is on your side, and you have to get over that speed bump. And you're moving super slow, and you're pushing the car yourself. You're not driving it over the speed bump, and it's very difficult. And you get halfway, and it comes back, and you're like, I'm not gonna make it. I can't go over this. And it's like you get the front wheels over the speed bump, you still got the back wheels to go over it, and then it's, you get cold, and you say, you know what, it's too much work. I'd rather just walk away. I'm okay on my own. I don't have to do this. I don't have to, um be a certain way for somebody, or fight for love, because love has to fight for me. And it's like, no, you're an individual meant to acquire things, meant to experience things. And if you want love, you have to fight for it. As an individual, you're the one who has to. God has giving you the love, the feeling of love already, and love is all around you. Like literally all around you, love is there. But it's you who has to fight, or has to be open, has to invite love before anything. It's not that love has to fight for you, or someone has to fight for you to show you that they love you. I'm a huge believer that, actions do show love, but love is so complex. It's not just about that, right? It's a combination of a lot of things, and now we're not going to go into it. But I feel like, like, although people see you like open, looking for somebody, maybe you dating somebody, maybe things are getting serious, when it comes to you, Sagittarius, you're a little bit doubtful of the thing, and of the feelings, and I feel like you're not fighting hard in the month of June. Maybe next month you might realize the potential of this. For some of you, you keep thinking about this past connection, this past, husband. I'm gonna say husband because that's what I get. It's a husband. If you've never been married, don't worry about it, then it's not for you. But it's someone that you've been married to, and you've been thinking about them. You've been just literally in your feelings about them. For some reason, you've been trying to heal yourself from them, and it's still an ongoing battle. And I think that's the person, for some of you, that's the person that you have put in your heart on the pedestal, and you compare to the others. And it's like this, whoever comes into your life, Sagittarius, is like you're like, well, this person has a good looking body, you're gonna have beautiful kids, right? Whether you're male or female. But then there's something missing about them, because although they have so many good things, they don't comply, or they don't match to the certain things that you miss from another person, and that's what ruins the whole thing. So I feel like you're jaded. I feel like you're bored. I feel like you don't believe in love anymore, Sagittarius. For some of you, Sagittarius, I feel like money and love are stuck together for you, but you feel like it's a whole different thing. Like, so money, for some of you Sagittarius, money is shown with, or love is shown with money. Or if you want to love, you want somebody that has stability and money. That's very important for you. And you haven't been able to separate that, because it's very difficult. Nobody wants to like fall in love with someone that doesn't have anything, right? Because that will be like the biggest test, is like, do you continue with the obstacles and the difficulties? Do you believe in one person enough to push them to be someone else and create what you wanted in the beginning, right? Stability, maybe trips, maybe a nice car, maybe a nice home, but this person currently cannot give it to you. And so do you do that, or do you just walk away? You walk away from love because this person doesn't have enough money or can't provide you enough? Or do you live in this struggle with this person because you love them? That's the hardest. I'm not saying that either or it's bad. I'm just saying that that's the biggest question when it comes to this, and I feel that inside you feel to walk away. You choose to walk away. You choose to not fight for something that doesn't bring you any benefit. And I feel like for you, love is very connected to money. So somebody has to come educated, or someone has to come with money into your life, because maybe somebody showed you in the past that money does bring happiness. And I don't know, I'm not going to say that that's I'm not saying that that's the right mentality, or that's how you feel, but or that's how it should be. I'm just saying that maybe at one point you felt like maybe you had someone who was, famous or had a lot of money and a lot of power, and the fact that you could just get up on a flight or get up on a car or travel anywhere gave you this sensation or this feeling of money does bring happiness, and having money and having someone to love together, it's a very good combination. And now that that person is no longer there for you, Sagittarius, I feel like you lose all your candidates because they don't come near close to it, okay, or to that connection. I feel like money is very important for you in the month of June. Mm, and I feel like money will affect your emotional connections, your love life, 100%. I also feel like there's people confessing you things, or there's people coming towards you and telling you how they feel. They're communicating something very important to you, and I don't know. There's something about you, Sagittarius, that somebody here, we have someone here who has been like literally staring at you, looking, going through your profiles. They're always thinking about you. They're obsessed with you, Sagittarius, and this person is gonna confess their feelings towards you in the month of June. Maybe towards the end of June, or maybe this has already happened. I don't know. It's just gonna be different for some of you Sagittarius. And I feel like this person has been looking at you. This person always like thinking of you, finding a way to connect with you. You do have this stalker type of vibe that it's giving you this feeling of like somebody is just watching you, or like checking all your profiles to show you what you like, okay? um I do have someone just like they can't take their eyes off of you, Sagittarius. And I feel like hmm, I feel like this person will definitely connect with you. Whoever this person is, they're gonna definitely connect and let you know what's going on. I feel like you do have someone who is interested in you, someone who maybe wants to come back in the month of June, um, and they're gonna confess something to you. There's gonna be communication. There's gonna be talk. There's gonna be like there's gonna be like ways of you um, saying what you feel inside, or addressing, or maybe you're gonna recognize a little bit of what I said, that maybe you do require someone to be like financially stable, or financially well, for the connection to be good or possible. I don't think you're taking anybody just like that, and I feel like everything's gonna be good for you, because you're not putting that much effort or that much energy into it. You're just being passive through the month of June, and I feel like it's just like whatever. You don't get into arguments, fights, or you don't fight for anything that doesn't benefit you, or it doesn't feel like it's karmic. Maybe you're looking for some kind of soulmate, or some kind of twin flame, or whatever. If that's your idea, then whatever. It's like, if it's not something that you can feel down to the soul, you're not engaging in it, or you're not putting all your effort in it. You're willing to walk away. I feel like things will be like that for you. I feel like a lot of people are watching you. A lot of people are just there for you, and I think they're gonna let you know how they feel about you, Sagittarius. I don't know what is it that you're doing that I feel like there's also someone that is gonna call you out, like they're gonna tell you that you're a liar or you've been stealing money from them. I feel like if you have an employee, for some reason they're I see like an employee saying, F this, you are not paying me right, or you haven't paid me for this, or I should be compensated for whatever reason. And I feel like there's a little bit of drama happening for you as well. It's something that you don't see coming. Sagittarius is like someone confessing you a lot of things about you, and I feel like there's somebody out there taking money from you, or maybe there's an enemy or a foe here, and you're gonna find out. I feel like you don't find out in June, but I feel like you start your suspicions in June. And it's not a lover, it's more like an employee. If you own a company, and I think this is going to be mainly for the Sagittarius that own a company or have employees. It's going to be an employee that you're going to find out that this person is doing malicious things, and they're not maybe engaging in what they're supposed to be doing. And so I feel like that's what's gonna happen for you, or that's what the energy is for June, Sagittarius. Oh, Toxera, what's up? Jocelyn, what's up? Thank you so much for being here, and that's all I got for you. Remember, I don't read tarot anymore. I don't know if you guys saw the video that I posted why I don't want to read tarot anymore. Or traditionally, like it's gonna be more talks and just quick, talks and comments, predictions or whatever. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one.